Hey everyone. Today we're diving into something really important: scams and how they affect victims, especially when it comes to financial institutions.
It's a tough topic, but it's so necessary to talk about, you know? So let's unpack this together and see how we can push for some real change. So first off, let's just acknowledge the reality that so many people are falling victim to scams these days. It's heartbreaking, honestly. I mean, think about it. One moment you're feeling secure, and the next, you're losing your hard-earned money. The emotional and financial toll is just devastating. Victims often feel embarrassed, ashamed, and, really alone in their struggle. It's like, how do you even begin to rebuild after something like that? And here's where it gets even messier.
Financial institutions, the banks and companies that we trust to protect our money, often, they don't really take full accountability. Like, we rely on them, right? But when something goes wrong, it can feel like they just shrug it off.
Trust in the banking system is so important, yet so many people are left feeling betrayed.
It's frustrating, and it makes you wonder, what are they doing to actually help us in these situations? Now, let's talk about a potential solution because, honestly, we need to start thinking about how we can make things better.
What if there was a single entity, like a bank, that took responsibility for reimbursing victims? Can you imagine how much that would change the game? It's about time we had a system where liability is shared among all the entities involved in these scams. It's not just one person's fault. It's a whole network of failure that needs to be addressed. If we could implement something like this, think about the immediate relief it could provide for victims.
Getting that financial support back would be huge. Plus, it would encourage banks to beef up their fraud prevention measures. They'd have a real incentive to protect their customers because, losing money to scams affects their bottom line too.
It's a win-win situation. But here's where you come in. We need to advocate for this change. I mean, it starts with us.
So, if you feel passionate about protecting consumer rights and ensuring that financial institutions step up, let's make some noise together. Comment below, share your thoughts, and let's rally for this cause.
Reflecting on this, it's tough to see so many people suffer in silence. There's this weight of frustration mixed with sadness, and it's hard to not feel overwhelmed. But through all this, I've also realized the power of community.
When we stand together, we can create real change. It's about being vulnerable and open, sharing these stories, and supporting one another. And even in tough times, there's something to be grateful for.
Maybe it's that we have each other to lean on or the chance to advocate for better protections. So let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences.
Your voice matters, and together we can push for a future where scams don't leave such a devastating mark on our lives. Thanks for listening, and remember, you're not alone in this. Let's work towards a safer financial future, one step at a time.